Hallo, herzlich willkommen zu meinem neuen Video. Hier ist euer André. Ich hoffe, euch geht's wieder allen gut. Wir sind jetzt in Week 8, also in der 8. Woche. In Week 7, der 7. Woche hatte ich kein Spiel, aber dafür Training, also ihr verpasst nichts. Training, hier habe ich auch schon das Training gemacht. Ich starte jetzt ganz neu für euch. Halt. Und ich wünsche euch jetzt viel Spaß mit dem Video und das Spiel. Let's go. Den Cardinals Spiel. Entschuldigung, meine Stimme lässt ein bisschen nach. Gegen Cardinals spielen wir. Also los geht's.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming into this game, they've scored their share of touchdowns through the air this season because of the work this man has put in behind center. We'll see how many TD passes he can come up with in this one. It's the Cardinals going up against the Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Guyton and James Davis.
Larry, with a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Straight ahead is a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still.
Carry for Jonathan Stewart. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And Dixon over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Oh, kurz, ich habe gelernt, mit den Leuten mitzugehen. Im Training von der Woche 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to his fullback, Mike Tolbert. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. They'll set up to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds?
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense is looking for punches, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And they'll...
Macht zu viel Fehler damit.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw here. And Olsen over the middle.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
They're going to look to throw, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that. I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive. And
Jag måste nästan visa.
out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. We'll call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Jag var en panna.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They'll drop to throw. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys.
Lauf, Junge! Lauf! 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 Lauf!
Touchdown, Carolina! Devin Funches, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now.
Oh, man, Jungs.
For every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He'll look to throw.
Scheiße.
Left side by Funches. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That was stand frei.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll look to throw again. And Olsen over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Let's go! On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A dump off here to Stewart. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And it's a 2nd down. So they're leading. They have possession of the football. And certainly, this is where they just want to milk the clock. Again, he'll drop to throw. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Kommt schon, ich will weiter.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Looks like he'll throw here. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Funchess with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drives.
There goes Jonathan Stewart.
Low.
Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Stewart on first down. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Panthers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
So, das nächste Spiel gewonnen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet auch so viel Spaß wie ich und so. Es sah sehr knapp aus, vor allem am Anfang, aber wie gesagt, mal gucken, wie es weitergeht. Also, ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Tag. Haut rein, eure Andi ist weg. Bye.